Why you feel guilty for resting, even when you've earned it. You finally sit down to rest. No plans, nothing urgent, nothing you have to do. And within minutes, a quiet voice creeps in. You should be doing something. Even when you've earned the break, resting can feel wrong, almost like you're getting away with something. This isn't just tiredness talking. There's a real psychological reason rest can feel like guilt. And once you see where it comes from, it becomes a lot easier to actually enjoy your downtime. Psychologists have a name for this: productivity guilt, a form of anxiety that ties your sense of self-worth directly to output. Research on burnout consistently shows that people who tie their identity to constant achievement report higher stress even during rest, because their nervous system never actually gets the signal that it's safe to stop. Let's break down why this happens and how to actually switch it off. Reason 1. You were taught that rest has to be earned. For many people, this starts early. Rewards for good grades, praise for busyness, subtle messages that downtime is only acceptable after the to-do list is empty. The problem is, the to-do list is never actually empty. So if rest is conditional on earning it, you're setting up a finish line that keeps moving. Your brain internalizes rest as something you have to justify, not something you're simply allowed to have. Reason 2. Your identity has quietly merged with your productivity. When someone asks, "How are you?" how often is your answer really about how busy you are? Over time, being productive can start to feel like being a good person, and resting can start to feel like being a lesser one. This is sometimes described as contingent self-worth, when your value as a person is contingent on what you do, rather than simply because you exist. Rest, under that belief system, isn't relaxing. It's threatening. Reason 3. Your nervous system doesn't know the difference between resting and falling behind. Even when logically you know you deserve a break, your body may still register stillness as danger, especially if you're used to constant stimulation or urgency. This activates the same stress response as an actual threat, which is why rest can feel physically uncomfortable, not just mentally. So if guilt isn't really about laziness, what actually helps you rest without the mental static? Tip 1. Separate your worth from your output, on purpose. Try finishing this sentence without mentioning anything you did today. I am someone who. This isn't about ignoring your accomplishments. It's about proving to yourself that you exist and matter outside of them too. Tip 2. Schedule rest like it's non-negotiable. Guilt often shows up when rest feels optional. But when you put rest on your calendar the same way you'd put a meeting, your brain treats it as a commitment, not an indulgence. Tip 3. Let your body finish the stress cycle first. A short walk, a few deep breaths, even shaking out your hands can signal to your nervous system that the danger has passed. This makes it much easier to physically settle into rest, instead of resting while still feeling wired. So the next time guilt creeps in while you're resting, pause and ask yourself, would I judge someone else this harshly for taking a break? Chances are you wouldn't. And that's worth remembering, because rest was never something you needed to earn. It was something you were always allowed to have. If this hit home, let us know in the comments. What's the first thing your mind says to you when you try to rest? And if you'd like more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe.